Welcome back, guys, to another Minecraft video. I just woke up. We have about whenever I complete this episode, about 50 minutes to get to class, find class. I don't know where my class is at, but I'm sure I can ask someone. I know that sounds, it probably is stupid. I could have done some planning, whereas now I'm just like kind of going into the blinds of it and being like, oh, does anyone know where this building's at? But, you know, I'm sure someone will know. I really don't know what we'll want to be doing today. Let's just make our sign, get it over with. Not that I don't like it. Yeah, we're at 260 subscribers again. Someone unsubbed. That's okay, because we just keep placing fourth. He subscribed to us a couple weeks back, actually. I wasn't able to get him, but he's always been in the back of my mind. Ooh. There we go. I really have no idea. Oh, we probably left it here so we can enchant. Do we have any diamond tools already we can take a look at? Yeah, we do. Got a pickaxe and a sword. Let's go see what we can do with either of these. I like the helmet I got. I really do. Fortune. See, we have so many fortunes. We already have 2 fortunes. Wow, that's just a bad bow. Punch 2. I don't think I have punch 2. I'm gonna need punch. I know punch is the one where they get knockback. It's basically like knockback, but on a bow. Yeah, we don't have punch. Okay. Who knows? It could be punch and infinity, and then all it takes is just to combine them, and then find like a power 4. Not that we like. Oh, never mind. I got a power 4. We wouldn't stop. Wait. Sharpness 2. Okay. We wouldn't stop from going somewhere just because of punch 2, but we would stop going from somewhere if we didn't get infinity, which I don't think we have infinity, so it's okay. Let's see what we did here. I mean, we could add these together, probably just right now. Why not? Ooh, yeah, like that's gonna add anything to it. Yeah, punch 2, power 4. Okay, that's better than the power 3, and it remakes it. We could have used some more like durability on this bow, but rather just get it done with. We could name it too, rather not. And all of our gold is just being set into these apples. We have the beacon. Yes, we do have allergies on today, but that's okay. It's dark as fudge outside, right? Oh wait. No, it's during day. Okay. Actually, well, we're still kind of in the house. We have 3 buckets. Basically do. We have our egg and our sugars. Whoop. And our 3 wheat. Man, these cakes are an investment. These cakes will be eaten, though, throughout the day, as the days go on. Alright, that's enough. What do we have, like, shovel-wise? That's what I really gotta look at. Oh no, we left our shovel. Okay. Well, shoot. Just make 3. Probably need more than that. But 3 shovels is probably all we'll even have time to get through today. If we only freaking worked on this. It seems like this takes forever, but once this is complete, I mean, it looks better. Don't worry, we will be changing the cow farm up. I love my farms. It's just this crud that we gotta push back a little bit more. Then we can really start building in this land. But we gotta get to the defensive structures and put up the wall in the meantime. We don't find that one last mob that just didn't die to the sun here. Yeah, that's a lot of dirt I gotta place in, I guess. It's not bad though. Is this might be the border, yeah. Okay, we'll just take it down to like, till it reaches the actual wall. Wait, maybe not, because of all this water. And then, yeah, this is pretty simple because we just place in the bottom. Yeah, that's not gonna matter. Because all of that will be cobble, as you can see. Wow, we do have a decent way to dig this in this direction. Oh, without a doubt. Without a single doubt in my mind, we have a long way to dig. It's gonna be my first college class. I don't know how it'll go. I'll let you guys know. But today is unfortunately like the day where we have to do a bunch. I think I have 4 classes today, which sucks. I just have, well, it sucks and doesn't. I'm sure I have 4 classes today because I only have 1 class tomorrow. I'm sure that's a reason. I'd rather have it like that, but it's just these first days. Actually, no, I think Wednesdays are like this too. I think Mondays and Wednesdays are bad days, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday is like a 1 class day, which isn't bad because the majority of my days are just 1 class days, which I like. I'd rather just go like 1 class a day and stay here a whole week, you know, but that would be hard to schedule that. Plus it would be awkward for the teachers too. So it's all good, G. Just gotta keep on running through it. Just gotta keep on digging. Never stop the dig, never stop the cut. Get back in that cut, Willis. If you don't know what I'm humming Santa's Deep Freeze right in here. Santa's Deep Freeze is a good game to play, especially at a young age. It's catchy, it's hip, it's festive. Why not? Dun, dun, dun. And there's a sales pitch. Dun, 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 dun. Man, there's a lot of dirt. We still have to build our cake, or craft our cake, I guess. Wish you could bake it in a furnace, but you can't. Dang, this does go out far. This will probably be like the indentation of a wall, honestly. The wall will probably just come out here. Probably just clearing up space for the wall, and we didn't even know it. I mean, it's right there. Yeah, let's start cutting it away like this. There we go. And this 4 wide section that I can mine into. Oh yeah, that's really gonna help. Like, really gonna help. As soon as I finish this episode and like start the uploading process, I actually have to leave because it's like 6:40, or not 6:40. It says 6:40, it basically means 8:40. Class starts at 10. It's like an hour and 20 minutes after this, but most of that time will be spent finding the class. I'm just gonna go to all the super centers that they have here and just ask like, oh hey, would you know which building? I don't need to know like exactly where it's at. I just need to know the building. Once I know the building, I'm set. Then it's pretty easy. I don't want to have to jump through like 5 different buildings on my first day. But if I have to, it's okay. It's no different from high school. It's not like they tell you where your classes are, you have to go find them. Which is fine. I don't mind. I don't mind going and finding my classes. It just seems like they never want to find me. They never want me to find my classes at like a realistic time, you know? It's not like I had a day where it was like, oh yeah, walk around the campus with in a group of 5 people or whatever. That would be cool. And easy. Like, oh yeah, meet all the other freshmen. Because they probably want the same thing right now. Like, oh god, do I actually know where all my classes are? I'm like, sheesh, you're lucky you even know where to go. But all will be solved. Obviously obviously the college in some way is gonna be like, you know, find a way for me to find my classes after like 3 months, so I doubt it would be that hard. And there would be no reason why they wouldn't tell me, you know? I don't think. We'll see though. If worse comes to worse, I'm back here in an hour or 2 hours and just uploading Minecraft videos, doing what's good for the economy. So, yeah, I wish college wasn't college. College should be something you have to go to after like your 24th year, and then the year from 18 to 24, you either work like a normal minimum wage job and upload YouTube or figure out your hobby, and then you go to college at like 24. I like that, but Obviously, it's easier to transition people directly from high school than to college, which probably makes more sense in the long run. These are just my ideas. Because, you know, when you're 24, it's not like you need an electrician job. Or no, when you're 24. When you're 18, it's not like you need an electrician job. But when you're 24, it's like you need to start learning how to do an electrician job if you're lucky. If you're not lucky, then you need to know how to do an electrician job like 2 years ago. But still, there needs to be some type of like year where you're just like, yep, that was school, and this is the real world. Because I don't feel like I'm living in a world per se. Because yeah, I'm at the college, but I'm also probably like one of the least people they want at the college. Someone who's like just wants to make Minecraft videos. I have enough rent for 2 months, so if we get kicked out, I'm just gonna go berserk on YouTube and my investments and make up enough money to get that 3rd month rent. And if I can't, then I can go live with my parents. Not that I want to. I definitely do not want to live with my parents for as long as possible. And I don't think they would, or no, not that I don't think, I know they wouldn't mind me, just getting an apartment, even though if I can't, like, actually finance it for a year. But that's supposed to be, like, the YouTube projection, so you never know, really, what could happen. I mean, we could fail out harder than we've ever failed out. I doubt that's gonna happen, though. Seriously doubt that. I've never really failed a class, although I do have to maintain a 3.0 GPA, but that's okay because the guy next to me sounds pretty smart, and I think he said that he was in honors, and if it wasn't honors, then he was definitely in some reward program for good grades. Not that I would mooch off of anyone, but obviously it's better than like having Straddle Sally next to me and being like, yeah, I'm just here for fun, or like, I'm just here to make it by. Like, no, the people I'm surrounded by are like people who want to make it, but they're not competitive, they're really nice. That is great. They're fine, lovable people. Nothing wrong with that. Now, wall. I like that we're a stone dude, and we're building a cobblestone wall. It seems counterintuitive. Seems like you'd want to make it out of stone. Build a nice staircase up and block it off so the mobs can get up. Alright, that's all we need to do. Just cut that part off. Getting the cut, really? You guys should watch Hell on Wheels if you're older than... I wouldn't watch it until you're 15. It's after 15 I'd watch it. I mean, it's not necessarily like against 12 rules, it's just whenever you're 12, I don't know, I never really liked shows as much as I do now, but like a show on Netflix now means, well shoot, it would matter how long the show is actually, but a show on Netflix now is like, so just say a day, let's just say a day's watch time where I'm working on YouTube, listening to the Netflix, you know, looking at the stock market, making sure what I'm investing in is fine. It's so crazy because they say that, I mean, we can check it right now actually. I'm not gonna do that. I can do that in the next video that I do because normally I do check it, but they say that energy is supposed to go up, and I've been invested in energy companies since the middle of, the beginning of July, yeah. It's only gone down. But again, it's only recently that they said that energy was supposed to go up due to like the trade war, so we'll see. It's just, I do feel honored that, you know, I invest in energy and then I get lucky enough during the trade war that I'm having the economy say that energy is like what you want to invest in because it's going to be cheaper now and more expensive later on. This makes sense. It's just weird that I'm invested in energy. It seems like out of all the people that are in the stock market, I should be one of the, like I shouldn't be, you know, fronting a few $1,000s just casually against any Asian stock market. You know, I shouldn't be that quote 1%er. Not even 1%. I'm in the middle class, but I'm lucky enough to invest what the 1% is investing apparently. But again, we'll have to see how that's doing because just because they say it's going to go up, it never means that it's going to go up. What makes it go up is the people investing in the stock market, the company doing well. and other companies pay more for their stocks sometimes because they know how hard stocks is. This isn't one of those stocks. It's not a guaranteed dividend, so it just makes it that much more risky for me. But you know, I could raise a few $1,000s. It's just like, where's a few $1,000s gonna go? I could raise a few $1,000s in 3 months that I wouldn't need. It's just I have to invest this said couple $1,000s smarter than necessarily a person from Japan would have to invest it, because that's the state of our economy right now, which is fine. And I'm only a beginner. It's just, you know, I said it with YouTube, I'll say it with the stock market. Obviously, the stock market is nowhere near anything like YouTube, but I think even the stock market should have like, okay, this is your first time investing here. Maybe you should spend $5 on Coca-Cola, or just have like a recommended, or maybe like some guy you can talk to, because I could do that. I could right now sit on top of the stock market and say what I think is going to go up. And then, or I could just sit on top of the stock market and say, oh yeah, this is what everyone's like been coming to me with, like they have these issues. This is the stock that I see. Kind of like that Zach's guy. But Zach actually, he invests in the stock market, so do I. But I wouldn't need to get paid for this job. I could just do it out of the kindness of my heart. It's like, it reminds me of like some goblin like waiting at a bank telling you, oh yes, you can get your money. I wouldn't be telling you you can get your money. I'm telling you how your money can make more money based on what I know. But yeah, I don't have a good track record, but no one has a good track record. I probably have one of the better track records for a common middle class person who's my age. I mean, I have like a 256% growth rate in the stock market as of like all of the summer up until the dip, and then it's like a 220% increase in my stocks, which isn't bad. Just I don't have a lot of money to invest with. So if I did, you'd be like, oh wow, this Apple went up like 3 stocks because someone just laid out like $3,000 for it. Or Apple went up 3 cents because someone just laid out a 3,000 cent for it, $3,000 for it. Like, yeah, no biggie. But I don't know how much that would help you again. But I would tell you what I invest in. Chesapeake Energy, CHK. I think it's at 148. I think it was market close 148. It's probably down. Seems like they're always down. I want to go look. I really want to go look, but I guess that's for me. It's what I have to do whenever. Yeah, because most people are going to be here for the Minecraft and the stock market. They'd rather not see a 2-second pause. So, plus we're getting a lot of work done really quickly. This is great. And not at the same time. Because if everyone was to be a part of YouTube, then you'd only see like a lot of this. You'd see some variation, obviously. You'd see a lot of variation, but I think at the end of the day, like this is a pretty routine idea to get up there. So I'm sorry if you've seen this like 1,000 times before. I wish I could just dig that pickaxe a little bit differently than our forefathers did before me. All the people that didn't want to go to college and aren't in college now and seem to be running the scenes. And the college is bad. It's just like, if everyone goes to college, or if everyone, because everyone that gets a high school education, I wouldn't say the smartest people are going to college. I would just say that everyone who's going to college is smart to some degree. So you're taking away this. It almost makes like a high school degree become obsolete in 2 years. But I could do some fine work right now with a high school degree that I know that a lot of people my age aren't doing, just because well, they have a high school degree and they're doing the exact same thing as me going into college. It's weird because I feel like there are just 2 years of work right now that I could put in for someone just anywhere. Like I could take 10 freaking me's and go to Mexico and turn a profit and come back right now. I don't know if it would be the safest thing. It definitely wouldn't be the easiest thing. But you get 10 of me's, you're talking some type of project. You're talking some type of survival project where we go and sell fish at a discount price in Mexico and make like, you know, $1,000 to come back. Like that, $1,000 guaranteed is not bad. Just from a fishing exploit that we found and work steady hands. Yeah, like I wouldn't need a whole lot. It's because I think there are like I keep upping it, 1 to 3 years worth of good work that could be done by a high school graduate that you don't necessarily need to go directly into college. You could just spend like 3 years doing good work and then go into college, and you have more money too, and student loans wouldn't be that big of a problem. But everyone, obviously, I think overall, I think work will be easier with the UBI. I doubt work would be harder. I think people will get lazier, but I think the people doing the work will see that their work is made out for them, so they're able to get more of it done. I mean, I can imagine Ulysses S. Grant just coming in with Robert E. Lee, like, well, the war's over, let's just print ourselves $1,000 each day and just call it the UBI, the Private Citizens UBI. Like, yeah, right. Like, there haven't been people on Wall Street printing themselves money here and there. Like, if you had a money printer and you were just needed like 100, how, you know, how difficult would it be? Obviously, I don't think, if you own a, what are they called? I forget. Well, the Cents ones are called mints. I forget what the other ones are called. But if you have like money printers and you're producing money, I think the government is like, oh yeah, you use this machine to print this X amount. Where is it? Here, we'll give you like $50 back. Just where is that missing stat? That's what I believe it is, something to that degree. Because obviously, if you buy like a money printer and set up an actual government establishment where you print money for the government, there's got to be some regulation. I've been in one of those things. Those things are not like, things are high-tech security. They're not the things you really want to mess around with. And then they have like a walking area upstairs. It felt like a Rick and Morty moment, but they had like a walking platform upstairs that you could walk by and look down in the glass and see all the people like printing the money and like what work exactly went into it, which was interesting. I can't tell if there's a bunch of dirt down there or not. Looks like there is. Looks like there's a crud ton of dirt that I have to dig out over there. Why? The chickens are like, what is going on? This man is literally flattening dirt as he's talking about Wall Street. But yeah, I am. Like, this is the weirdest freaking chicken pen we've ever been in. Everything gets further away from us. How does that happen? Are we that smelly? Yes! Yes, you are that smelly! But I also gotta do work. Lots of work. Lots of good work. Put in the good work, because this is better than me raising a clock and going to Walgreens. Not that I would ever do such, but I'm just saying, with that $1,000 in everyone's pocket, I seriously doubt you'd see as many mass shootings, because someone's like, oh man, I can just get $1,000 a week or a month and dip on out of here and go to Venezuela. Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. We're begging for help. Kicking for help. Someone give us that chance. Yeah. Oh shoot. Freaking K-pop. K-pop is what ruined everything, people. K-pop was directly against my age's like sharing between other kids my age. K-pop was against like using easy singing labels. K-pop was for copyright, obviously, but K-pop wasn't necessarily a good thing in the long run for my generation. I think parodies alone made up for some of K-pop. I'd much rather I've never even listened to K-pop. I just know that well, I heard in the beginning of summer like a lot of K-pop talk, but I don't think K-pop is like a good thing. I think like it has the resources to draw money. Cool. That doesn't necessarily mean it's good for people, It's kind of like I wouldn't say like healthcare, but obviously me singing a song and being copyrighted is a lot more easy than yeah, that alone, it's a lot easier to get copyright on a video for singing rather than and then whereas it'd be harder to sign up for K-pop, but I could sign up for K-pop, break a dance move and make like $500 and help the economy that much more. But they don't. It's like you have to sign. Actually, I wouldn't have no idea. I again never tried to get into K-pop. I just know it was a great company, or it didn't do what I wanted it to do for the generations, the masses of people. Because now it's gonna be harder. Now, as an artist, it's gonna be harder to compete with K-pop, especially without that copyright stuff. Oh yeah, if you're like a little 12-year-old who's just really good at singing, which is completely fine, good luck. I will try to help you versus K-pop, but there are not many of us out here that are able to take on freaking K-pop. But K-pop is not cool. K-pop is not. K-pop's like the little stuff. Like K-pop's the stuff that you'd be singing at 3 or 4. K-pop's not the stuff that should be influencing 12-year-olds. I would say 12-year-olds should be exploring like Spotify and Bido and seeing how much like music prices actually cost. Because whenever you're younger, you just have song view like it's nothing. But when you're older, this stuff actually starts to count for money. So I would say that like 12 to 13 is a good time to say like, okay, well, you have your elementary school education. You see that music's going up in pricing. Do you want to help out this industry by putting in your own stuff? Oh, well, you have to compete with K-pop and Disney and any other like big pixel art. What are they called? Universal Studios has to throw up against you. I'm sorry, you just do. Case in point, my channel. My channel would have over 1 million views if it had anywhere near the publicity K-pop does. But if you look at my Rocket League videos, I mean, I have like a solid 20 Rocket League videos where we're just singing, you know. And a little 12-year-old could easily do that. But a little 12-year-old is going to have, again, the publicity that K-pop's going to have. So again, it's just like, it's like K-pop is little kids' freedom of speech. That's what it reminds me of. K-pop is like little kids' freedom of speech, just sung. Because even if you're not singing, words carry weight from wherever you're at. It's not like there's a good messaging system from K-pop. It's not like K-pop stepped in Minecraft and said, oh, we'll help with the shaders. Nope. You know, it's not like 40-year-olds are buying K-pop like it's nothing. Just younger generations. And I'm part of the younger generations, and I think K-pop was an awful thing for my generation. I think K-pop was only good for K-pop. And K-pop this, and K-pop that, and K-pop this. Is what I say. Is what K-pop's doing. If they had like a Disney segment where it was like kids pop, boys versus girls, green team versus blue team, I'd be a little bit more interested, because that's when you're talking about like actual recording time. That's when you're talking about actual recording time. But a K-pop's video will get tens of millions of dollars and only last 3 minutes, where it's really easy to just change out lyrics. I mean, we do it all the time, on the fly too, so what they're doing is giving them a lot of money for really, really cheap value, at a kid's value, by saying they're sharing their arts and ideas, but really it's just making it that much more harder for you to come up and share your thoughts and ideas in a talented way. Excuse us, it's just giving you competition that I don't necessarily think should be there, really. I'm not sure to listen to iHeart. I mean, Justin Bieber was enough. Justin Bieber, Taylor Swizzle, come on, parents, we don't need K-pop. We have it right there. That's K-pop in there of itself. It's like, yeah, that's like K-pop took a turn for the worse and decided to do drugs. Drugs. Bad. Alright. I know I'll get some votes for that. Plus, K-pop's, you know, they can't regulate what, and they never regulate what the music comes from, I'm sure. Oh, we haven't baked our cake. We actually, you know, I'll just wrap it up here. I'm just gonna bake our cake and wrap it up here. But I'm sure K-pop drew lyrics from, like, not necessarily appropriate music videos. So again, that doesn't even help the music video that started out. It may not, they could have just said something something that's going to be controversial in like a year, and we all like look back and we're like, wow, that song actually said some pretty like Nazi-ish crap. You know, we didn't even notice it at the time, but now we do. It's crazy. Let's all talk about it. You know, that's ad revenue right there that K-pop will be drawing from. If you're younger than 19, I guess, and you like singing or you good at music. So I'm sorry if you took music in middle school. And I'm sorry if you took choir in middle school, because you have to compete with freaking a company like K-pop, where I have nothing to do with K-pop, and I never want K-pop to thrive again in my life. But obviously, I'm not gonna get my wishes. So, thank you all for watching this Minecraft episode. Make sure to subscribe. If you subscribe, by the way, your name will get thrown up on a sign right here. This wasn't a saying this was an actual subscriber's name. What we do is we just go back to their channels if we can, or if we see them around, we subscribe to them. I normally don't go back to people's names and subscribe because, well, I subscribe to them as soon as they subscribe to me. But if I ever need to, or you guys see like a comment, if you see a comment from subscribe for girlfriend boyfriend, you're like, oh, he's in the video, let's go subscribe to him. Yeah, that's basically all of this idea. And now we have 30. Wait, did we? Oh, I think I said the sign was 33. It's okay. But I'm pretty sure this is at least like 35 or 36. I should just look next time. But we're going to be late to our college class. So thank you all for watching. Let's hit 10 likes, and I'll see you all later.